Hello, my name is Jen. I am the Unorthodox Healer. I'm based in Scotland in the UK. You're very welcome here. I am doing a general card reading for anyone who has Gemini somewhere in their sign, in their birth chart. Mercury is still retrograde, which is why I am unable to speak. Although the good news is that that is finishing at the weekend. Venus is still in retrograde. Lots of love related things maybe coming back from the past for you. An opportunity to decide as to whether you made the right decision or not, and a chance, if you didn't make the right decision, to maybe make a different one. That is going around until the 12th of April. This has been recorded on the 3rd or the 4th of April. I'm losing track of what day it is. If you can hear funny noises, I've got a house chicken at the moment who's literally next to me having a groom, because this is being recorded first thing in the morning. I have an eclectic life, and you are part of that, and that means the world to me. So if you can hear some feathers being preened, that is what's going on. It's not me, I promise. So Gemini, I only do gentle tarot. I'm never going to tell you that you're going to find a slug in your slippers when you put it on in the morning, or that your hot water isn't going to be working when you go and have a shower. This reading is to see as to what you should be working on, what it is that you need to be focusing on at the moment, what you can do about it, what you can't do about it, and what the potential outcomes are going to be. So let's see as to what we get, Gemini. So the underlying energy we have is 5 of Cups. And then I think we had it like that. So this card, the card in the middle, is what you need to be focusing on. And that is, it's the 5 of Wands upside down. I should say, sorry, I'll keep reading. So 5 of Wands, the 5 of Wands is about people pushing your buttons. March has been a month where people may well have been pushing your buttons. We have the 5 of Wands and we have the 5 of Cups here. And that is all about not conflict, but disagreements, uncertainty, I think is perhaps the best way in my limited vocabulary for me to explain about that. It's just about being unsettled. The 5 of Cups is you feeling as though you have missed out on an opportunity for happiness. Cups are happiness. Wands are opportunities. So the 5 of Cups is saying, and this may be going back to the fact that Venus is in retrograde, that there was something which made you happy that you feel as though you lost. Now, the five of Cups, you can see there are 3 cups here that are spilt. And at the top of the clock here, there are 2 cups that are still here to sort of be discovered. This can indicate that it might mean that time is needed until these 2 cups are realised by you. It also might mean as well that time is a healer for you. It also might mean that if something has come back from the past, which you're reassessing at the moment, it might mean that this is a chance for that happy situation to come back. If you decide not to go for it, that there will be new opportunities for happiness coming your way. So the underlying energy is, do not feel as though you have missed out. Either new things are coming, or now you have the opportunity to relive them and rethink as to whether this is something that you want to be having the opportunity to do again, or change the outcome of what happened. The Five of Wands is what you need to be working on, and that is about removing the conflict or removing the things which have been making you feel as though people have been pressing your buttons. Now, March has been a month, as I said, about people pushing your buttons, whether you've liked it or not, because energetically in astrology, the planets have been all over the place. We are in unprecedented times as far as astrology goes. So if you have felt as though people have been poking you, trying to provoke you, that you've just been in a period of uncertainty, tension, high pressure, niggles, just that you weren't getting the easy life that you wanted, this is what you need to be focusing on. What's stopping you is that you're upset. You're either upset about this Five of Cups situation where you were hurt, or that you felt as though you were in a happy situation and were content and that ended, or that you are just feeling as though maybe good things aren't going to come. This love and this happiness and the things that bring you joy that used to are not going to come back. Now, the Three of Swords, this Three of Swords is an interesting deck because typically, if I can find an example very quickly of what the Three of Wands does usually look like, it usually looks as though there is somebody, it's a heart with three swords stuck through the middle of it, and that usually shows that, you know, there are three. There we go. If I show you what the typical traditional Rider-Waite pack looks like. So the Three of Wands is typically three swords with, you know, embedded, I think I might have made that up, into this heart. And it will be your heart, Gemini. We love very fiercely. When we give ourselves to somebody, or a situation, we absolutely give ourselves to it 110%. And yes, as a Gemini, we wear our heart on our sleeve, and we do tend to maybe suffer more when things go wrong. But then at the same time, we do also have this other side to us where we can just, you know, click our fingers and go, right, that's had its chance, you're off now. And yes, it will hurt, but we do have a very good switch in us that just says, right, that's it, time to go. This card is slightly different in that there are two swords here. There is the sign here of this third sword being buried within this heart. Something has come and taken that third sword out. And in this card, it's this beautiful owl. The owl is a sign of wiseness and the sign of hope. What is it that's going on with you, Gemini, where is there this reprieve of this third thing which has upset you and broken your heart or caused emotional upset for you? Is this that something has come back from the past and is trying to pull this sword out of your heart, and that's why you're in this emotional turmoil? The card which is showing you what you can do about the situation is the World card. Geminis are very good at creating, whether that be a role for themselves in a company, or a side hustle, or being, you know, getting the best out of their friends, getting the best out of a situation. Geminis have the gift of the gab, which makes them magnetic and also means that they are good at negotiating things. Now, not only are you good at negotiating things from a verbal point of view, but this is showing that you have the capability, Gemini, to turn this situation into whatever you want it to be. Do you want it to be that you are still moving away from whatever this third upsetting situation was? Or do you want to wait until the clock has changed and the time has moved on to find these new opportunities of happiness and joy? It's really up to you, but you have to believe that whatever you make of every situation, you are in control of it. So if you want to revisit this again, then you can absolutely do it, and you can turn it into whatever outcome you want it to be. The World is a really beautiful card. Do not ever underestimate your ability and your skill to... There's the analogy that comes to mind is, it's a British term, to make... that you're able to make a silk purse out of a sow's ear. I apologise if there are any vegetarians or vegans listening. But that means that you can do anything. You know, you can take the worst possible situation, which is potentially what you have been looking at, and you can turn it round into something amazing for yourself. The thing that you can't do anything about is the Knight of Cups. There is someone or something who is offering you the chance to have this happiness, or have some happiness. It does seem to be linked to the past, this reading. And the Knight of Cups is somebody or something coming in with promises of happiness, this opportunity of happiness. And because he's looking to the left and he's almost sort of holding his cup up to you, and you are this lady in the world who you can see has this cup, I think you have this opportunity here to take this person's cup, or this situational cup which will bring you happiness, and you will have the opportunity to grasp it or not grasp it. The decision is literally yours to take, because it is here. It will be the end of this upset, this feeling that something has been pushing your buttons, and that there will be happier times coming. But you are absolutely in control here. So are you going to take this cup of happiness? He's looking to the left, as I said. So I'm talking he because it's a man riding this seahorse. This is not gender specific. I just talk around the images on the cards. They're looking up to you in the world. They're also looking back. Looking left is looking back. So they want to end this, or whatever this situation is would mean an end to this upset and this turmoil and this emotional uncertainty that you have been experiencing. Now let's see what the outcome is. Well, you can't make this up. Thanks, Spirit and the universe. At the end of the day, the potential outcome is the Lovers, and that's the love card in the deck. It's also a Gemini card. So Gemini, this is up to you. We have free will. That it's up to you as to whether you choose to go back into this situation or not. But the Lovers does also mean that there is a decision to be made sometimes. And it really is up to you as to whether you look at one of the three cups that you did feel as though had been spilt and is no longer there for you. But it's a decision as to whether you take this cup off of this situation or this person that is offering you this cup of love and happiness. And the potential outcome is, I think whatever decision you make, you will still be, you know, this could be the two sides of us as you know, we are as Geminis, that if you decide to take up this cup of love from whatever this is that you are being invited back to take from a situation, from a job, from a person, that you will still love yourself and beautiful things will come. You know, there are still these two cups here waiting for you. Or this is you, Gemini, with and back with the thing, the situation or the person that made you happy previously. Oh, Gemini, I want to know whether this has resonated and who or what it is that this is resonating with. Enjoy the start of April. I will be doing more readings, so come back soon and take care. I should also say that I do have a like a buy me a coffee thing. If you go down into the description, there's a Ko-fi, Ko-fi link, which if you have enjoyed this reading and you would leave me a tip for the reading, then you can go to the Ko-fi or Ko-fi, I'm not too sure which one it is. You can go to that link and buy me a coffee. Gemini, I love you guys. I'm a Gemini sun. Has this been useful? Let me know. Take care. Bye.